Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Imarisen from CZT Debbi new. Now, yesterday we looked at, and I don't remember how I pronounced it because I kept going back and forth. And when I see this spelling, it sounds like it should be Imarisen. And then the one we did yesterday, Emeritus, is maybe how it should have been. So I think I was calling it Imaritas. I don't know. Oh, it's hard to say sometimes. So anyway, we're going to call this Imarisen. And it was a companion tangle on the link to Emeritus. That's how I'm going to call it now. And that was this one. And I thought, well, let's just do it because it's there. All right. So this is cute. Start and if you have, the jiggly hands, this tangle is for you. All right. I love it when they're, well, I love all things Zentangle because it's just so fun when you don't have to worry about doing things perfect, but especially when it's, more like this, it's even better. All right. This one starts off the center-ish of wherever you want this. Just a little V. It's like we're start with the center of, because this does look like a flower, so of this flower shape, but we're kind of starting with the center. So a little V shape, two curved lines like that, and then a little orb in the center. Coming out of that orb, just three little lines with, I guess you could fill them in, or not. I'm going to fill them in just because. Fill them in or not, up to you. You take a look at the For More Inspiration link in the description section, and you can see what you think. I'm going to say it could go either way, and either way is going to be perfect. All right. And I have this nicely, this is why I say ish. Centered-ish on the page. All right. Then, underneath, it's kind of like, pretend we're going to draw a curved line, but we're not. It's a caffeinated curved line, and however it ends up, and it's good. Then, and let me, peek again. So it looks like there's a teeny gap. So on either side, we're going to continue this look. Come up around, and I'm going to do this way. Like so. It looks like, she has more of a gap and has it spread out, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I say that because every time I'm like, gosh, that's getting closer and closer every time I play with it. But it doesn't matter because the next step is this. So from these ends, I'm going to come back a little bit. So there'll be this little bit of an overhang. And, just a little C-shaped-ish curve line. One coming the other side. And then we'll cap that off like this. Yeah, a little squatty would be better on my side, but as you know, like I said, it doesn't matter. And then you could do a little stem if you wish. Nice little curve, curved-ish line, maybe one coming the other way. I'm going to fill that in a little bit like so. Oh, and you know what? See, when you put that stem there, and then, it's very, there's a word in my head that I can't find. It's very something looking. It looks right. Somebody with talent could have done that one. That's amazing. It's just adorable. It really is. And what I like is because any shape that you end up with is going to be gorgeous. It just looks like this lone, solitary flower thing. Just looking off with hope into the distance. And that's the feeling that I have when I looked up at the screen. That's what my brain went to. It was like a rush of that thought and I had to separate it. So that's kind of where my head was, and I hope you're laughing along. All right, because it cut, off to the side. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna add some graphite. It's fun to make up stories with your tangles, in my humble opinion. Oh, I like that. I'm going to use what's left on my tortillon here. Just some around the edges. Yes. Maybe a little under here for sure. Up here. Oh, gosh. It's even better. And, I was like, all of a sudden I'm thinking, well, what one could do is if you use the chalk pencils, and I love the chalk pencils. I think it was one of the first things that I really embraced with Zentangle, because not coming from the art world and knowing all kinds of, I can figure out how to use colored pencils. It's not like it's rocket science to some extent. There are techniques that are more like rocket science though, but using something like this, because it's like, oh, I can apply what I already know. I already know how the graphite works and how it blends and all of that. And I don't have to feel like I'm learning something new. I can just build on what's already there. And I thought that would look gorgeous with just those little hints of color from like the chalk pencils. Oh, that'd be really neat. Really, really neat. Well, I was going to put more on here. I'm not. I'm really liking this, but I feel like it needs a little, let's put a little ground. Oh, look it. This technique, I laugh and I joke, but it's in all seriousness. It is just mind-blowing. Somebody that is like, no, I never thought that I could draw a stick figure to save my life. Serious. I probably have, and it probably wasn't that bad. And I know I have, and they weren't that bad. But it wasn't anything that I like to do at all. Art stuff. And that's why I laugh and I joke and I bring it up, because I know that there are others as well that's like, nope, not an artist. And I just, definitely not. But we can do this. Zentangle has opened up the door of art to me. And that's why I like to share it. That's why I just get, I get so tickled when something turns out so neat. And then I feel, and then I want to explain, because it's like, I've been doing this for, oh my gosh, wait, let's see. 2012. Oh no, I started 11, 12 years. And, have been certified since 2015. I don't want to do the math. Less than the 11 or 12. But I just like to share that, because I think it's important. I really do. All right. Super cute tangle. Oh my gosh. So if you enjoyed this, please click the like button. If you enjoyed me, if you enjoy the way I present, would love it if you subscribe to the channel. Also, check out the information in the description section. I have links to the step outs, links to ways to connect with me. So I have a link to my website, Facebook page, our amazing Tangle Addicts community on Facebook. So we have a private group. If you want to join in on the conversation, have a nice, safe, comfortable place to share what you do. Make some new friends through Zentangle. We would love to have you. There are 4 questions though that you need to answer in order to gain entry, and just so you're aware of that. And and we just have a ton of fun. So come join us. I do classes. If you follow me on Facebook, there are a couple other places. So if you're not on Facebook, like Eventbrite and Meetup, I have links on my website on the classes link, where you can follow me, so that way you'll see postings of when I'm holding classes. Generally, they're Tuesdays and Thursdays. I do 2 sessions, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's just a ton of fun. So a lot of them are free, some are paid, and and all that information is there. So with that, thanks again so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.